so crazy. It's actually so crazy. Sometimes, in fact, I feel like it's absolutely perfect. Sometimes you can't always get what you want. Sometimes things don't always go according to plan. And you try to set things up a certain type of way. Like even this shot, it's mad dark right now. At least I think it is. I'm not gonna be able to see it until I'm finished recording it, but I'm trying to get some light in the shot and whatnot. And obviously the light is behind me, whatever, and I got a little light going on. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, you just gotta shoot. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta film. Just like in basketball, like if everybody knows me, my background is a lot in basketball. I've done over 10,000 hours in that sport. Enough said. If you have the opportunity to shoot, you should shoot regardless of what happens. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not good, you can't get any better unless you take the shot. You feel me? And that's why I'm putting this together today, because there's a lot of things I want to address. This is part 2 to that video that I posted last time, pretty much. And I just want to put this together for you specifically. And when I say you, like, I'm speaking specifically to my boys, Iro and Enoch, and to young boys in general and that whole generation going forward. Like, I've been thinking about this stuff for a very, very long time. And, like, I always thought to myself, like, yo, like, before I leave this place, before my time is up, I want to be able to add value into this world, add value for you. You know what I'm saying? And not just young boys, young girls too. You know what I'm saying? Because really and truly, like, we need more positivity in this world. We need more, people stepping up to do the right thing. Because if nobody else is doing it, then who's gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? So I thought to myself, like, what could I do to, like, leave for my legacy? What can I contribute? And I thought, like, what might be kind of cool would be, leaving something that you can always refer back to, even if I'm not here anymore. Something I can leave, like, speak to you from beyond the grave. If anything was to ever happen to me, you got, something to look towards for someone, to somebody, you know what I'm saying, who's, like, close in your age, who can kind of, understand where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it might be cool, like, to see what your dad is like when he's young and get some wisdom from him while he's still young. You feel me? And that's why I put this together, because I feel like with the things that are going on right now, things that have been transpiring, things that have happened to me and stuff, and the things that I'm trying to do, I feel like it's important to document this stuff for real. Personally, whether I'm, correct or not, I still know that it's better to take the shot than to not take the shot. Feel me? And that's just what I really want to address more than anything else. Like, this is like the first in the series of types of vlogs and shoots and videos that what I'm trying to do and stuff. But I just want you to understand, like, I understand what you're going through right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been there. And the whole point of this whole documentation is just so that, like I said, like, you can come back and reflect and see what you're doing and be able to, try and, like, get some answers. You know what I'm saying? I might not be around for whatever reason. I might not have the answers currently, but you might be able to get something from this. You feel me? And sometimes, like, things will just happen in life. Sometimes things will kind of distract you. You know what I'm saying? Might come, like, a little bit of speed bumps here and there in life. But you still gotta just do what you gotta do to keep pushing. You still gotta keep rolling. You know what I'm saying? currently, right now, I'm on the top of the hills in Licky Hills right now in England. And you can probably tell from the way I talk, I'm not from here. Never been from here. You know what I'm saying? Never wanted to be here. But God had a different plan for me. And if I wasn't here, you probably wouldn't be here too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all ordained, it's all in alignment. And, you know, again, like I said, this is why I feel like it's important to speak on these things, because, like, even though I didn't want to be here, I still got to be here. I still got a lot of blessings, and I also got a lot of lessons. You know what I'm saying? You know. And right now, like, in this specific current time, I've had a lot to think about. One of my friends just passed away not too long ago, and he was younger than me, and it just made me think, like, it wasn't fair. Like, even if he was the same age as me or even older, it still wouldn't have been fair, because his life was taken from him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we had a very similar upbringing. We lived together and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I just feel like there was a lot of life still left to, like, experience. A lot of things that still were untapped and unconquered, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that we're just supposed to be here to grow up, go to school, work, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? I think those are just nuances to going hand in hand with life, but I don't think that's what life is all specifically about. You know what I'm saying? And you'll probably find out for yourself, like, there's a lot of stuff that you'll know for yourself, that, like, you'll realize, like, yeah, like, life isn't just about just, you know, staying in the grind all the time and whatnot. Like, you want to see the fruits of your labor, but you gotta water your plants every day. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm getting deep now. That's why, like, all these noises are happening right now while I'm trying to say what I'm trying to say, because this is not planned. Clearly, I'm just saying, like, whatever's off of my chest, off of my heart. You know what I'm saying? And trying to get it down before the sun is actually, like, gone completely. But, you know, old ass car. I'll call it dust that joint. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do what I gotta do for now, because I know I'm speaking a little bit vague, but I want better. I want better for myself and everyone. You know what I'm saying? I got some art that I want to put out into the world, and I don't want to add to the negativity. I want to add to the positivity. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I think I'm gonna have to do a part 2 to even this, because there's just, like, for me, there's just too much to talk about, honestly. But yeah, like, this year, well, it's the 4th of January, so it's the beginning. You already know how this is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? If this is the beginning, just imagine what the year is about to bring. You know what I'm saying? But last year, 2025, that whole year was crazy. Lots of ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? I was in university. I was studying for a physiotherapy degree. I got to my 2nd year, and then I got withdrawn from the course. I got taken out over something stupid. Not even my fault. I corresponded with everyone who was supposed to be, like, in the know, who was important, who needed to know about things that I had planned ahead of time. I was booking some tests for things that, again, like I said, I want to accomplish certain things out of life. That doesn't mean I should just be, like, straight, just sticking to just the studies all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about just working and studying all the time, even though that's a big part for you to be able to do certain things. But I don't want to make this too lengthy, but I booked a test, and the day of said test, I was heading to the test, and somebody crashed into my car. You know what I'm saying? And then I had some aches and pains from the injuries of that accident, and so uh, I corresponded again with the uni and the on-site manager when I was supposed to be doing like uh, university work placement, and I just said to them like, yo, like I'm in pain and I need to rest and stuff, so I don't really think it's wise for me to come straight back into work after just getting hit by a car. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah, that's cool, whatever. But then there's always some type of opposition, some type of force or side that's working with the enemy that wants to stop you from, going further than what you can be going. And essentially, it was their word against mine, saying that I didn't send out an email. Literally, that's what it was, saying that and I did, and I got the proof to show it as well, saying I didn't send out an email to who needed to be in the know of me being in the accident, so they had to give me a mark on my work placement as a lack of professionalism. And because this was my second time, because the first time, that was a whole other story with another injury, it was like, this is a lack of professionalism, we gotta kick you out from the university, we gotta withdraw you. So I spent like X amount of years trying to get this degree, and they just like, nah, like, go figure it out. So that's what I'm doing, I'm figuring it out, you know what I'm saying? Flip side, I got that car fixed, the one that I got into an accident with. I still got it right now, you know what I'm saying? I was able to do some things to help myself financially as well. After that, I got another car, as you can see, you know what I'm saying? And I just started my business, you know what I'm saying? So again, like I said, God has a plan for everything. So it wasn't even all about, trying to just stick to that one thing. And people who know me know that, like, yo, like, that wasn't even my first time at university, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did a whole other degree before in sports studies, and that was a whole other story as well about why, like, why I wasn't able to finish there as well, you know what I'm saying? I had some hardships, to say the least, but I'm still here, I'm still going strong, you know what I'm saying? But it's 2026 now, and I just, up until this point, at this like specific time, I've just come to realize, like, now is not the time to feel fearful. Now is the time to be fearless, and do the most you can while you can, because certain people won't be able to make it as far as you know what I'm saying? Or you might not even make it as far as them. So you just gotta do what you can with the time that you got, you know what I'm saying? And obviously I'm thinking heavy about my friend right now, because I just feel like, he's similar to me in the sense that he could have done much more things with the time that he had, and that time was stolen from him. You feel me? And the way he went out, it could have happened to absolutely anybody in any certain type of way, you know what I'm saying? And what I know of him is that he always had a kind heart. He wasn't, someone who was into badness or anything like that. So I know that however it happened to him, it wasn't deserved, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes things can just happen like that. I feel bad because despite everything, I hadn't spoken to my friend in a long time, because I felt like he betrayed my trust with certain things that I was conveying to him, and I didn't know how to move forward with our friendship from that point, because I'm like, how can I trust you if you show me that, like, I can't leave secrets with you, you know what I'm saying? So I hadn't spoken to him in a long time, and then the next time I'm hearing anything about him, he's passed away. and it's over something stupid. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I stopped talking to him over something that's so like trivial, when no one is perfect. No one is absolutely perfect. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I should have just been a lot more mature and just be like, you know what? It doesn't matter whether or not like I couldn't trust anything that what you said. I didn't need to turn my back on you as a friend. You know what I'm saying? Because like I didn't want anything bad to happen to you. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want anything bad to happen to him, I should say. But now I can't even say nothing to him. I can't even clear anything up with him. It's too late. And that's the point, is what I'm trying to say. Like you have to make the most with the time that you have. You have to. Because nobody knows when it's gonna be their time to go. Nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? And you don't wanna sit and regret or be in your deathbed thinking, I should have done this, I should have done that, I could have done this, I could have done that. And you just can't allow yourself to feel fear. Like use fear, and you know what I'm saying, so you can like be smart in your decision making, but don't let fear stop you from doing anything that you desire. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you feel like is gonna help make your life better, specifically, or anything that you wanna feel like you need to achieve or wanna achieve. Like, don't overthink anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. So what? Like I said, no one's perfect. Learn from your mistakes. The more mistakes you make, the more learning you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's all like I really want to push for this video, is just that, you know, don't let any type of enemy or opposition stop you from achieving whatever goal you have in mind. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. And I hope you guys, whoever's watching out there, tune into the next video for the other stories that I got. I can't really say too much because it's just gonna take up too much time in this video, but you know what I'm saying? Got a lot on the way. Also, I just want to address as well that, like, despite the things that I didn't achieve and have achieved, I'm not rich. My plan is to be rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get rich this year. You know what I'm saying? Don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it, but I got a rough idea. I got a direction, at least. You know what I'm saying? Plan is to be rich this year, and I hope whoever's watching out there will tune in and help support me in trying to make this dream into a reality. I wouldn't even say it's a dream, because it's more of a goal, more of a target than anything. And like, I'm not asleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm wide awake right now. I'm ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Ready to do what I gotta do in order to get that better life. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you back soon.